guys went up big in the first half, and they made their run. What went into you guys sort of being able to bend, not break, and sort of hold out in that second half as they were getting hot?
I think it was just got the stops when we needed to, got some timely buckets, and that was more the story. They came back, credit to them, and we was able to sustain, their runs and get stops when we needed to.
Obviously, you probably just would like to stay up 25 the whole time, but what's the benefit maybe earlier in the season of having one of these where you have to figure it out and you got to push back from a run like that?
Yeah, just, basically a learning experience and, taking each and every game and learning from it. Obviously you don't want to lose that type of lead, but, sometimes you need those type of experiences as a team to understand time and possession or, just understand each other in those type of moments. And we got some new guys, and so, it's good to learn that type of thing. Obviously, coming out with a win is good. You want to lose that in that situation, but it's good that we came out with a win and still was able to gain, experience from that situation.
What's that process gone of continuing to fit? You've talked a lot about how you're trying to fit in with Jalen and Peyton and some of the guys here. Last couple games, how do you feel like you've gotten more comfortable with that?
Coach has been telling me to just be myself, be aggressive. I think tonight was probably the most aggressive I've ever been. It's just figuring out from there, just continuing to read the game and figure out what the game needs, and just being myself in the midst of that. So, I think the coach has been begging me to be more aggressive, and I think I was aggressive today. Just hoping next time make a couple more shots.
What kind of things did they say to you? Because I think Joe was like, all right, I got to find some ways to get him more involved. Like, what have those conversations been like with them?
Just asking me what type of action do I like, and just reading the game. I think it's pretty much that simple. He put me in some high pick and roll situations, which I'm comfortable, being in for the most part, and we was able to get a couple good looks off of it, and just building that relationship with the bigs and everybody that's on the court, just getting comfortable with just running those actions and with everybody that's on the court.
You said in New Orleans that nobody was down when you guys were down 0-3 on the season. Now you guys have won 3 straight. Do you feel like there's more confidence around here, or was this just kind of where you guys felt like you could be as long as the pieces kind of came together?
Yeah, I think it's we always thought we were going to be in this position. We just thought that each and every game we were playing better for longer stretches, and I think, over the past couple games we've been playing for long stretches, and so that's what's been good for us, and it's been, getting us wins, I would think.
From what you've seen with this group, Joe obviously wants you guys to kind of thrive in chaotic situations. What is that about this group that you think makes you guys able to thrive with the personnel you have in those situations?
I think it's just the players that we have. We got a lot of guys that are, we're going to eat right there, take to the plane. I think, the guys we got, they just are able to handle, those situations. A lot of guys here have been a part of those high-pressure situations, and I think it started in training camp where he, put us in high-pressure situations in training camp, and we've been trying to, from then just build and, gain a relationship through those moments like that.
Coming off the bench, how much of an adjustment has that been for you?
A little bit. It's an adjustment as a whole. So, new team and, trying to find your way through that and coming off the bench, like you used to, and you just got to figure it out. It's fun. It's been fun, though. I've been enjoying it, and, each and every game, like I always say, it's a new challenge and a new way for me to, be the best version of myself and try to help the team win.
Last question. Joe had a bunch of you guys taking turns picking up Tyrese Maxey full court for long stretches of that game. What goes into stopping a player like that, and was that sort of a decision made, to give you guys fresh legs to chase him up and down? What went into that defensive game plan?
Picking up full court is kind of the thing we want to do each and every game with anybody, but, especially with, Tyrese, I think, a player like that, you just got to have somebody in front of him, the whole game, try to wear him down as much as you can, because it's hard to stop those players like that. Somebody that can shoot the ball and get to the rim and make plays. And so, guarding a player like that, I think it's going to take all of us.
Thank you.